I got 1400 euros just to make just to do a market research on luxury gyms.
This business school in France is ranked first globally for MIM by QS and The Economist, is rated amongst top 5 business schools in Europe. MBA is top 20 globally by the Financial Times, is Triple Crown accredited by Equus, AMBA and AACSB, and many of its programs in finance, marketing and business analytics rank amongst top 5 globally. I'm talking about HEC Paris, one of the most renowned European business schools. Hi, my name is Saket, and if you want to study at this top B school in France, stick until the end as we're also joined by Monash Taneja, an ex-student at HEC Paris, to help you with your application. Also, I'm dropping the link to her winning SOP in the pinned comments and the description that helped her secure her place. You can use this SOP as an inspiration to draft yours for HEC Paris. Let's start with a quick introduction to Monash.
So I grew up in India, in Chandigarh, actually Panchkula, and I did civil engineering from IIT Kharagpur, that is the Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur, and I did 4 years there. And after that, I worked 1.5 years almost in BlackRock in Gurgaon, in the financial markets advisory division. But I was looking to change my field to international development, and hence I decided to come to France for higher education.
Question 1. What programs can I study? So HEC Paris offers only one bachelor's program in data, society and organization in collaboration with SDA Bocconi at the UG level. However, at the PG level, you can offer masters in management, international finance, accounting, finance and management, economics and finance, marketing, strategic management, sustainability and social innovation, MBA, and a few double degree programs as well. All in all, a wide range of subjects are available within the business and management domain at HEC. Now let's hear from Monash on why she chose HEC Paris for her masters.
Yeah, so what I had realized while working at BlackRock, which was still very challenging and good for me as professionally, I wanted to switch to international development or working for governments or countries. I thought public sector was where my interest lied. So that's the reason, and because Europe and US are more frontier markets where international development and financing happens. So I was looking to move towards these countries. I applied to HEC Paris because Paris has headquarters to OECD, which is one of the biggest international organizations, but also to US like Stanford University. So I got acceptance in both, but I decided to move forward with HEC Paris.
Question 2. What are the entry requirements and documentation? So for UG, excellent grades in addition to B2 level of English proficiency, SAT, ACT or Bocconi admissions test, motivation statement and an online interview is required. Do note that this program demands strong data and quantitative skills. For PG, entry requirements and documentation will vary from program to program, but a bachelor's degree, CV, GMAT or GRE, English language tests such as IELTS or TOEFL, academic references, motivation letter or SOP, passport style photo will be needed along with an online interview. Most programs will also ask for an online application fee of 150 euros. For detailed requirements for course you want to pursue, do check the specific course pages on the HEC website. Monash tells us more about the documents she had to furnish during her application. Let's hear from her.
Yeah, so documents, it is a very pretty straightforward application process. There's no back and forth a lot, so you just submit your documents. So the documents was the essays. They asked, for my batch, they asked 3 questions. So that was that, which I have shared. And then they asked for standard documents like bachelor's degree, transcripts, your CV, 1 reference letter, GRE, TOEFL if your medium of instruction at bachelor's was not English, so you would also require TOEFL. And I think that's about it.
Question 3. What does the overall process and timelines look like? So for both UG and PG, admissions are held in rounds. For UG, first round starts early September each year and second round starts late November with deadlines in late September and mid-January respectively. For PG, most programs will have 4 rounds of deadlines in October, January, February and April, but do check the website as they may vary. Also, don't forget to download Monash's winning SOP for HEC Paris from the description and the pinned comments. I'm sure it will be of great help. Also, let's hear from her more on her application experiences and timelines.
So for HEC, it's very unique in the sense that they have 4 rounds, which starts from October, and the last round I think starts in April. So it's a very broad range of timeline. And I think the application you have, I think 2 to 3 weeks, but there are some stages that have been defined. So there is one that you submit your application, then one you get admissibility results, and then you get your admission results. So admissibility is basically you would get in between your interview and your submission, which means that you fulfill all the criteria and you would be considered for applications for admissions. And then I think you submit in October, and by November end you get it. So it's pretty fast. And I think it's the same for all 4 rounds that happen for HEC.
Question 4. What are the tuition fee, living costs, and if there are any scholarship? The tuition fee for UG program is 23 to 25,000 euros a year. For masters, the tuition fee averages around 55,000 euros for the full program, and for MBA, it will cost you roughly 99,000 euros for the full program. For living, expect to set aside 1,000 to 1,200 euros a month. HEC also offers a number of scholarships that may give you up to 50% of your tuition fee. Now let's ask Monash more on tuition fee, living costs, and more.
I think I paid around 14K per year, and it's a 2-year degree, euros. So it was 14K, and the living cost, if you're living on the campus, which is not in Paris, it's a bit on the outskirts. I think 800 to 1,000 should be more than enough to live because you live on the housing that the campus offers. I think that's more about it. Like 800,000, it's a luxurious life. So HEC Paris has a club that offers that outsource consultancy projects to students. For example, if some company needs help in doing a presentation or some market research, and I did one of that project, and it pays super well. Like I got 1,400 euros just to make just to do a market research on luxury gyms and a presentation, and 1,400 for that one project that lasted like 2 months. So you have these opportunities, of course.
So that was for today's video. Let me know which other university you'd like me to cover in the next one. And before you leave, don't forget to download Monash's winning SOP from the pinned comments and the description. Thank you for watching, and let us catch up in the next one.